Hey, I'm Viren, co-founder of InTheGame, and we partnered with SoftFormance at the end of 2022 and basically throughout 2023 to help build our product and bring our product vision to life. So I've really loved the partnership with the SoftFormance team. So we started off with a startup workshop where we really it was really great because we sat down and mapped out and built some prototypes in 2022, and I shared the prototypes with the team, and we did this deep dive session to really uncover what were my key requirements, what was the requirements like functionality, what were things like budget, all those kind of key constraints, functionality requirements. We covered all those things. But the thing I really liked about the workshop and what really made me feel I was in the right hands is there's a lot of focus on the business as well and the business model. And I think it was not just about building this platform, but I think the coaching from Vitaly and the team and the conversations were around making sure we're building something that's viable, that's going to stick, and that's going to really help the business. So I really like the blend between not just the software side but the business side as well. And so after that workshop, I got the quotes and we kind of did some backwards and forwards. And again, one of the things I really like about the team, working with the team, is you can have some realistic conversations about budget. So things might come back and you might go, look, this is what we've got capacity for the moment, and it genuinely feels like we can kind of work together to find a solution that fits the budget. And that definitely requires, as a founder, to prioritize what's essential and what's not so essential. But I think the team do a really good job of kind of explaining why things are the way they are. So I really like that. That ability to scope and rescope things to fit the requirements of the business and things like budget, which are really, really important. I think, working through the initial build, we spent a few months on that, and my, concerns around any kind of partnership around how responsive is the partnership going to be, if there are things that come up, am I going to be important? And I really feel like the team is very, very clear around timelines, expectations, and we set up a dedicated Slack channel, and I found all of that's been really useful as well, and to kind of keep that communication level up. Especially, I'm based in Australia, so I think time zones and things like that can be an issue. But I find the Slack is a really great way of managing that, and I think because you've got this dedicated team working on it, that I think SoftFormance do a really good job of building a team to support you. So you always feel like there's someone that's kind of helping manage the project. You've got the development team that's really working on that side of things. So I think it's great from the perspective of it feels like a real team approach, and you really feel like you're working together on it, which is really nice. And I think anytime there were some road bumps and friction in the process, it was just a case of we just jumped on a call and fleshed it out and figured it out. Again, I felt like it was a partnership. It wasn't like, hey, there's this tension here and it's not going to get resolved. I found like we were able to kind of figure things out. And the product's amazing. What's been delivered is really good. It's really brought, what I've really loved is it's brought this thing I had in my mind, and it's really brought it to life. And it's amazing. It looks amazing. It functions really well. It's like there's no issues with it as well. And I've used development teams in the past, and software comes out buggy and there's lots of issues, and that's simply not the case here. And where there are bugs, which do happen, they get resolved really quickly, like immediately. I can flag it and someone's looking into it, so that's really good. But the actual thing is, it's a really nice, clean, elegant piece of software, which is awesome. It gives you a lot of confidence going out to sell this thing to clients. And I think the ongoing relationship, this is an important aspect as well. It's not just, hey, it's built and that's it. We're now in the process of constantly tweaking things, changing things based on customer feedback. And so again, it's been a really good ongoing relationship as well. So really, very thankful to have partnered with the SoftFormance team. I think it's been great, and ultimately for me, it's about this vision, this idea I've had in my head. How do we bring this to life in a way that's it's a really good product, but also I think the process of getting there as well is not painful, and that's definitely it was a joy to work with the team. So I'd happily recommend, if you're a startup, you're a scale up, you're looking to kind of build a product, you've got a vision, and maybe you want to bring that vision to life. I think the SoftFormance team do an amazing job of that.